Did you know that some snakes can fly? Well, not exactly fly, but they can glide through the air. We'll get to that later. For now, let's dive into the fascinating world of snakes. Snakes are some of the most misunderstood creatures on Earth. Many people fear them, but snakes are amazing animals. They are incredibly diverse. Snakes live in a wide range of habitats. They have unique adaptations. Let's learn about these incredible creatures.
Snakes are reptiles. This means they are cold-blooded. They rely on their environment to regulate their body temperature. They also have scales covering their bodies. These scales are made of keratin. Keratin is the same material that makes up our fingernails and hair. Snakes come in a dazzling array of colors and patterns. Some are vibrantly colored to warn predators. Others are camouflaged to blend in with their surroundings.
Snakes have a unique body structure. They are legless, but don't let that fool you. They are incredibly strong and agile. Their bodies are designed for movement. Hundreds of ribs line their spine. These ribs provide support and flexibility. Powerful muscles allow them to slither, climb, and even swim.
Their scales play a crucial role in movement too. The scales on their bellies are especially adapted. They grip surfaces. This helps the snake to propel itself forward. The scales also protect the snake. They act like armor.
Snakes experience the world much differently than we do. They have poor eyesight. They rely on other senses to navigate their environment. One of their most important senses is smell. But here's the twist. They smell with their tongues. Their forked tongues pick up scent particles in the air.
The tongue delivers these particles to a special organ in the roof of their mouth, called the Jacobson's organ. This organ helps the snake to taste the air and identify prey, predators, and even potential mates. Snakes also have a keen sense of touch. They can feel vibrations in the ground through their jaws. This helps them detect movement. Some snakes, like pit vipers, have heat-sensing pits on their faces. These pits allow them to see the heat signatures of their prey. Even in complete darkness, they can strike with incredible accuracy.
Section 4. Masters of the hunt, feeding habits of snakes. All snakes are carnivores. This means they eat other animals. Their diet varies greatly depending on their size and habitat. Some snakes, like garter snakes, eat small prey like insects, worms, and amphibians.
Larger snakes, like pythons and boas, hunt larger prey. These can include rodents, birds, and even deer. Snakes have a unique way of eating. They don't chew their food. Instead, they swallow their prey whole. Their jaws are incredibly flexible. They can unhinge their lower jaw. This allows them to consume prey much larger than their heads.
Section 5. From deserts to rainforests, snake habitats and adaptations. Snakes have conquered a vast array of habitats. They thrive in diverse environments. From scorching deserts to lush rainforests, snakes have carved out their niches. Each species has unique adaptations. These adaptations help them to survive in their specific environment.
Desert snakes, like rattlesnakes, have thick scales. These scales help to prevent water loss in the arid climate. They often burrow underground to escape the heat. Sea snakes have flattened, paddle-like tails for swimming. Tree snakes, like the flying snake we talked about earlier, have slender bodies. Their scales are keeled to aid in gripping branches. They can even glide through the air by flattening their bodies. This allows them to move from tree to tree.
Section 6. Life in cold blood, snake reproduction and diversity. Snakes reproduce in a variety of ways. Most snakes lay eggs. This is called oviparity. They usually lay their eggs in warm, protected places. Some snakes, like pythons, incubate their eggs by coiling around them. This helps to keep the eggs warm and moist. This also protects the eggs from predators.
Other snakes give birth to live young. This is called viviparity. This adaptation is found in species that live in colder climates. It allows the developing embryos to stay warm and protected inside the mother's body. Whether they lay eggs or give birth to live young, snakes display remarkable diversity. From the deadly venom of a cobra to the constricting power of a python, snakes continue to fascinate and intrigue us.